Hi, my name is Scott and I'm the founder of the organization. I travel the world helping nonprofits. And many years ago, I created this organization because I continually ran into those that needed a simple resource to take the confusion out of starting and running a successful nonprofit. And there are hundreds of articles on the web that instruct people on the steps, but few that actually take them through the steps. And in addition, it seemed to me that most people wanting to do nonprofit work needed a simple sign-up process and then continued steps to fund and then run their nonprofit. And while it's true that there are several ways to set up, fund, and run a nonprofit, there are simpler ways than others to actually do these steps. And I wanted to give people a resource that helped them get their nonprofit dreams launched in such a way that it was the simplest and least expensive. And if you want a simple, easy, and effective way to start, fund, and run a nonprofit, then I want to show you a way to do this simply. I want to take a couple of minutes and explain what makes our organization so unique in the nonprofit world and why we've been able to help thousands around the world in quickly setting up a nonprofit. One thing I promise I will not do is give you a generic list of to-do items like incorporate a nonprofit in your state and fill out this form. Instead of lists, we offer real information from real people and real help in how to start a nonprofit organization. One of the most common questions we get is, why does everyone say we should download your simple nonprofit package to help us set up our nonprofit? Well, we help overcome three common hurdles. And these three common hurdles that people and organizations face when they start nonprofit work. The first hurdle, and possibly the largest of the challenges, is how do I get my nonprofit set up? How long is that going to take, or even how much is it going to cost? Typically, tax-exempt nonprofits cost several $1,000s to set up and many, many months of waiting for the approval. And even if you could find an attorney to set up the nonprofit pro bono, there are filing fees to the IRS that are close to $1,000. However, one of the reasons that many come to us is that we can help you get a fully functioning tax-exempt 501c3 nonprofit set up for under $400 and in a few weeks of waiting. And I promised not to go through the to-do list of things to set up a nonprofit. But we get phone calls every day from people who've been trying to set up a nonprofit for years. They have a great nonprofit idea and they have the heart and passion to do the nonprofit work, but they've just not been able to figure out how to get or afford to get the nonprofit set up. Well, we take care of that. And we can walk you through the process of setting up a nonprofit so you can get on to doing the nonprofit work you want to do. The second hurdle is funding. The second reason we get phone calls and the second hurdle that most face when setting up and running a nonprofit is, how do I find funding and what does that look like? Can and how do I do grant writing? How can I get my image and marketing created and polished so that my nonprofit is attractive to donors and corporations who want to donate to me? How do you make all of that image come together in a nice, consistent passage so that you can be proud of your image? And then, how do I maintain donors? Whether that be those that can fund grants or individual donors or corporations that would want to donate to your nonprofit. How do you find and maintain donors that can successfully fund everything your nonprofit does? We can help you and step you right through the process of the difficult challenge of fundraising. Well, the third hurdle is administration. And that's how do I maintain the administration of the nonprofit? The paperwork alone can be daunting, including employees and payroll, accounting, filing quarterly, and end of the year reports, even down to independent audits. How do I set up all of that while still having time to run the nonprofit projects and fundraise? Many who come to us, we have a great heart and passion to do nonprofit work, but running a company is just overwhelming to them. They tell us, I'm not really that type of person that would be wanting to run a nonprofit. I just want to do the field work. Others come to us who are completely worn out from the years of doing administration for nonprofits, and they're looking for a better way. We can help you set up a nonprofit that's easy to run, simple to maintain, and even you, no matter who you are and what your background is, can run a successful nonprofit. We can help you. And a nonprofit that's easy to run is what we do. We address these 3 hurdles by giving you an easy and simple way to set up a nonprofit. Then once set up and running, maintaining that nonprofit is simple and easy. Many times a nonprofit can be set up inside of several weeks. We can help you gain an education on grant writing and donor involvement that's laser focused and easy to master. We make it real simple and easy so that you can maintain the funding that your nonprofit's going to need on an ongoing basis. Then the way in which you start the nonprofit organization can provide you with a group of people that can take care of all of the administration. We can show you how to do that. And that frees you up and your staff up to be involved with the ongoing tasks of your nonprofit, running your nonprofit, and doing the actual programs, which is the fun part. That's leaving all the bookwork and back office paperwork to a group of experts that know how to do that. Well, we simplify the process of setting up and running a successful nonprofit and have helped thousands around the world with their nonprofits. We want to see you living your nonprofit dreams. We want to help you make the most of your nonprofit. We would love to see you within the next month have your nonprofit started and begin fulfilling all of your dreams of what you want to do to make the world a better place. So contact us. Or better yet, just download the simple nonprofit package that includes all the information, the applications, and all that you need to get started. It's all there, and we're excited to help you make your nonprofit dreams a reality. And what do you have to lose? We can help you with everything to get your nonprofit started today. Don't let another month go by or another year go by. Instead, let's help you start your nonprofit today. Download the Simple Nonprofit Package and let's get it started.